We are going to continue discussing flat pattern in this lesson. In fact, we're going to take a look at how to add corner relief and breaking of a sharp corner in the flattened state. Before I select the flatten feature, I want to take a look at the drop down for corners. And I want you to notice we have 4 options: closed corner, welded corner, break corner corner trim, and corner relief. If I flatten the part and I go back to the drop down corners, I have a new option called corner dash trim. I am going to go ahead and select it. The property manager opens, and notice we have 2 subheadings: relief options and break corner options. We are going to start with relief options. Now, this first window, I am prompted for corner edges. I can go out to the screen and select individual corner edges, or I can simply click collect all corners. So by selecting collect all corners, notice 4 corners are selected. Right below this, I have the option of 3 relief types. Circular, notice the preview on the screen. Square, notice the preview again. And the last one, bend waist, and notice this preview. I am going to return to a circular relief type. And right below this, I have an option for centered on bend lines. Right now, the circular relief is positioned at this intersection. But if I select centered on bend lines, the circular relief is positioned based on the intersection of these 2 bend lines. Right below this, I can set the size of the radius for the circular relief, or I can make it a ratio to the thickness. I'm going to go back and change it to a square relief type. And notice I have the same settings. With the relief type being set to square, I can add fillets to the corner of the square relief type. Notice I can specify the size and watch the screen as I increase the size. Notice how the corners are filleted. We are going to leave it with these current settings. And let's go back to an isometric view so we can see the entire sheet metal part. And now move down to the break corner options of the property manager. In the break corner options, I have a window prompting me for corner edges or faces. And again, I can go out to the screen and select edges or faces, or simply select collect all corners. Notice the checkbox for internal corners only is selected. So it's only breaking inside corners as you see here. However, if I uncheck it and collect corners once again, both inside and outside corners are now selected. I am going to recheck the internal corners only. That break type can be a chamfer or a fillet, and we can control the size of either of those. I am going to close out of the corner trim feature, and notice the preview on the screen is updated. Now, this corner trim that we see in the flat pattern state only applies to the flattened state. You will not see this corner trim when we unflatten the part. Keep your eye on this square relief. I will unflatten the part, and notice it does not apply to the part in the unflattened state. And this concludes our lesson on corner trim in flattened state.